Welcome back to your hour. Joining me now is Lance Chaffin from Midwest Entertainment.
Yes, Midwest Entertainment, and we have the School of Professional Wrestling here in Wichita, where we provide training full-time to potential aspiring professional wrestlers.
So what actually goes into the tryout process?
Well, you know, a little bit about the tryout. The tryout is really a basic assessment of the physical ability of these potential wrestlers. I really break it down and I assess their ability, whether I think they're going to be able to improve, whether I think they're going to be able to make the mold of a professional wrestler. I then sit them down at the end of the day, and the tryout, rather than me looking at them, is really an opportunity for them to look within at themselves and see if professional wrestling is for them. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, if I believe it is, I will let them know, and we will set up full-time training, and they'll come, and you know, wrestling isn't as fake as they think it is.
Yes, well, and that wasn't wrestling.
No, a little bit of wrestling didn't help. I broke it a second time while in the cast, and we had to go get it sewed back up.
Oh no! Well, I think we've got a video that will show a little bit about.
We do. This is a great video that we just filmed this weekend of the 17th at Midwest Entertainment Wrestling, and we filmed the tryout and we edited it together, and it's a really nice promo package that explains a little bit about the intensity that goes into professional wrestling.
Okay. We can't hear it.
Some people progress faster, some people progress slower. Everybody will get there in the end.
Slaves, who is there to blame? So far if you want it, but if you need it, my sense of reason just can't take the stupid indecision for this complication that says you passed the gate of fate.
Obviously, if somebody wants to become a professional wrestler, they need training.
Yeah, you know, and the one thing that I give advice to as far as these guys that are wanting to get into the professional wrestling business is that you really have to do it the right way. And what I mean by that is you have to go to the right place. You don't always have to go to somebody that has a big name in the business, but you have to go to somebody who has the connections to those people. Mm-hmm. You know, I trained in Florida. I trained under my head trainer was Brian the Nasty Boy Knobs, one half of the Nasty Boys from WCW, WWE, TNA. I spent some time in the ring training with Hulk Hogan. I was featured on his biography on the A&E channel. It's called Finding Hulk Hogan. I spent some time in the ring with Ric Flair and multiple other wrestling names in the business. You really have to go to somebody that understands the ring psychology, that understands character development, that understands what it takes to progress your career in the professional wrestling business, rather than just getting in there and wrestling to wrestle.
Yeah.
There's so many different things that go into that you have to understand. And we really provide that full-time training, and we provide those contacts to get people out there and get them to the next level.
Because it's not exactly like wrestling in high school.
No. However, we do train a little bit about that way. You know, you do have to know the basics in order to get in there and be able to do the big show.
Mm-hmm. What have you been doing since the last time we were on?
Well, you know, actually, we came on and we had a show in April. We did that. It was a fundraiser for my niece's school in Andale, and we really put on a good show. And you know, my kids go to school there now, and we put on this show in April, and it was so great. So we decided to start programming and doing some more fundraisers for schools. And so we started doing that, and in that I kind of found an old passion of mine, which was motivational speaking. And so in the meantime, we've been working with the SAD program, Students Against Destructive Decisions, and we've been working with some of the state leaders in that to help us facilitate a motivational speaking platform to go into schools and teach about leadership and about positive decisions.
That's good.
So that's one thing that you can contact us for. As far as the fundraising for schools, we provide fundraising programs that provide wrestling, you know, professional wrestling shows. And we really have a pretty good draw on that. We like to set it up with a little bit of a motivational speaking platform ahead of time. I go into the school, I talk to them about positive decisions. We follow that up with a fundraising show, and it's really been working well. I've really been able to capitalize on that passion of mine as well.
Well, and I think that's a good idea, because that is a good time to be reaching kids in
Yes.
grade school. That's a great time to be reaching them.
Yeah, it's right whenever they're the most moldable, right whenever they're going to make their their worst decisions or their best decisions, and you really have to work on how they think, and by teaching them the right ways to do things, or that there's a positive way to go about things. It's really inspiring to me to be able to see these kids come up to me after the fact and after the speech, and with tears in their eyes and talking to me about my story that I give to them. I tell them a little bit about my personal story.
Yeah.
And we really have a connecting moment. And it's really awe-inspiring to me.
So what's in store for 2017?
Well, 2017 is going to be a big year. We've got quite a bit going on in 2017. One of the biggest things we've got some MWE shows coming your way. So that will come back, and we'll talk to you a little bit more about that whenever we have those shows booked down and ready to go. But I'm really going to work on some of those fundraising shows for schools. I love giving back to the community.
Yeah.
And I wanted to thank you guys here at KCTU for allowing me the airtime to come on and promote some of these things that we've had in the past. And we really enjoy...
We're afraid to tell you no.
I think you could take me now, Cheryl. But, it's just really a great opportunity, and we've been around here in Wichita since 2012, and we've always been an active part with you guys over here coming on the air, and we've really progressed, and we've really grown internally and professionally, and we're really happy with 2017 coming around the corner of where we're going to take MWE, and we're going to get a little bit more media friendly, and we're going to be out there, and you're going to see us a heck of a lot more in 2017.
So if somebody wants to talk to you more at length about becoming a professional wrestler, they can reach you at the number was on the screen earlier, but can you give us the number?
Yes,
again?
the number is 316-302-2452.
Okay.
So that's a good number to reach us at. You'll get a hold of me personally, and we can talk a little bit about wrestling, and we can get you in the door and hopefully progress you to the next level, and maybe you can live out your dream of being a wrestler.
Do you have quite a few people here locally that are part of your organization?
I have about 10 guys that train on and off. We've got about 2 or 3 full-time students right now that are there every day. But on the other side of it, we've got a lot of part-time. We work different deals with people to your availability, so it's not conclusive in one price that you're going to come get trained. We really work to everybody's availability and their schedule.
Very cool. Well, Lance, it's a pleasure having you here.
Oh, it's always great, Cheryl. Thank you very much.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you as well.
And we'll be back in a couple of minutes with some video of, let's see, we have Richard Chamberlain, who's going to talk about beef. It's what's for dinner.